meeting at the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit in Tianjin, Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri said on Sunday. Misri told reporters at a special Ministry of External Affairs briefing that the issue of cross-border terrorism was raised by Prime Minister, and he outlined his understanding very crisply and very specifically. He outlined the fact that this is a scourge that both China and India have been victims of, and India is still combating this menace, and he asked for China's support on this particular issue. Further, Misri also noted that among other issues, the two leaders also exchanged views on ways to increase and balance bilateral trade, strengthen people-to-people ties, cooperate on trans-border rivers and jointly combat terrorism. Misri confirmed that PM Modi will hold a bilateral meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin on Monday following the SCO summit.
Related to cross-border terrorism, look, all I'll say is that without going into the specifics, that the issue was discussed. It was raised by the Prime Minister, and he outlined his understanding very, very crisply and very specifically on this issue. As I said, he outlined the fact that this is a scourge that both China and India have been victims of, and India is still combating this menace. And he asked for China's support on this particular issue. And as I said, the Chinese have extended their support in various ways on addressing this issue. As to your question on Taiwan, the answer is quite simple. There is no change. In particular, on economic and trade relations, there was recognition of the role that the Indian and the Chinese economies can play in stabilizing world trade. Both leaders underlined the need once again to proceed from a political and strategic direction to reduce their bilateral trade deficit, facilitate bilateral trade and investment ties in both directions, and increase policy transparency and predictability.
As opposition parties unite against the BJP over the vote theft chart, Trinamool Congress TMC leader Yusuf Pathan and Lalitesh Pati Tripathi are set to join the Rahul Gandhi-led voter Adhikar Yatra on its concluding day in Patna on Monday. TMC MP Yusuf Pathan said that instructions were given to him by the West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee and party leaders Abhishek Banerjee to join the voter Adhikar Yatra. Multiple other India bloc leaders have attended the Yatra across different points. Samajwadi Party Chief Akhilesh Yadav, CPI-ML General Secretary Dipankar Bhattacharya, Congress MP Priyanka Gandhi and Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin have joined the rally. Other chief ministers including Karnataka CM Sitaramaya, Himachal CM Sukhvendra Sukhu and Telangana CM Revnath Reddy participated in the Yatra.
आज मैं और ललित जी हम दोनों बिहार के लिए जा रहे हैं। वहाँ पर तृणमूल कांग्रेस की तरफ से हम लोग रिप्रेजेंटेटिव भेज रहे हैं और वहाँ पर कल इंडिया ब्लॉक के जितने भी बाकी आगे क्या होगा वहाँ पे डिसाइड
सर एक फोटो सर
हम लोग कल आगामी
सर थोड़ा घूम जाए
बंगाल के आगामी
सर थोड़ा घूम जाए सर
ममता बनर्जी के आदेश से और हमारे अभिषेक बनर्जी के निवेदन पे हम दोनों साथ वहाँ पटना की यात्रा जो भी वहाँ पे तय हुई है, कल पूरा दिन हम लोग यात्रा के साथ हैं। ये देश का सबसे बड़ा मुद्दा है। इस मुद्दे को हम लोग जनता के सामने भी ले जाएंगे, पश्चिम बंगाल में भी। और जैसे आपने देखा है कि ये वोट चोरी का मामला हर प्रांत में धीरे धीरे पकड़ में आने लगा है। ये हम लोग का फर्ज बनता है, हम लोग का दायित्व बनता है कि देश के संविधान के लिए और देश के लोकतंत्र को बचाने के लिए हम लोग अपनी आवाज से छोड़े। मैं आदरणीय ममता बनर्जी को, अभिषेक जी को धन्यवाद देंगे।
Oil marketing companies have reduced the rates of commercial 19 kg liquefied petroleum gas LPG cylinders by Rs 51.50 effective from today, September 1. There has been no change in the prices of 14.2 kg domestic cylinders. In Delhi, the retail sale price of a 19 kg commercial LPG cylinder will be Rs 1,580 from September 1. In Kolkata, Mumbai and Chennai, commercial LPG prices will be revised down to Rs 1,684, Rs 1,531.5 and Rs 1,738 respectively, according to the Indian Oil Corporation. Meanwhile, the prices for 14.2 kg cylinders have remained the same since April 8. The reduction in prices is set to benefit smaller businesses across the national capital who rely on cylinders, including small shops, hotels and food businesses for their daily work. In August, Union Petroleum Minister Hardeep Singh Puri held that the centre's recent decision to pay Rs 30,000 crores to oil companies in 12 parts, which has been kept prices of liquefied petroleum gas stable in the country. Union Cabinet on August 8, led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has approved a compensation of Rs 30,000 crore to be paid in 12 parts to oil companies that have kept LPG prices stable despite global uncertainty. Prime Minister Narendra Modi held a bilateral meeting with the acting president and military chief of Myanmar, Senior General Min Aung Hlaing, on Sunday. The two leaders held discussions as they met ahead of the SCO summit scheduled to begin later today. The two leaders had last met this April on the sidelines of the BIMSTEC summit in Bangkok. Myanmar's military government has announced that long-promised elections will begin on December 28. The first polls in a war-torn country is nearly 5 years. A 2021 group unseated and elected civilian government led by Nobel laureate Aung San Suu Kyi. Meanwhile, during his bilateral meeting with the Chinese president in Tianjin on the sidelines of the SCO summit, Prime Minister Modi underlined the importance of peace and tranquility and the border areas for continued development of bilateral relations. The two leaders noted with satisfaction that successful disengagement last year and the maintenance of peace and tranquility along the border area since then, the MEA said in a statement. Uttarakhand CM Pushkar Singh Dhami on Sunday inspected the Nanak Sagar Dam in Nankamata Udham Singh Nagar in view of the continuous rain in the state. He told media persons some of the districts are in red alert and some are in orange alert. The next 24 to 48 hours are crucial and have to keep a close watch. He said the district administration and DRF, SDRF, all departments are on alert and are also monitoring the Nanak Sagar Dam, which is flowing 5 feet below the danger level. Immediate assistance are also being provided to those whose houses have been affected by the disaster and are relocating them to safe places. Camps have also been set up.
पूरे राज्य की आज भी समीक्षा हुई है और चूंकि राज्य के अंदर इस समय हमारे कुछ जिले रेड अलर्ट में हैं और कुछ जिले ऑरेंज अलर्ट में हैं, यानी कि पूरा का पूरा राज्य हमारा ऑरेंज और रेड में है। अगले 24 घंटे 48 घंटे हमारे लिए बहुत अलर्ट के हैं और इसमें हम सबको पूरी निगरानी रखनी है। पूरा हमारा जिला प्रशासन के लोग, एनडीआरएफ, एसडीआरएफ, सभी विभागों को सब जगह निगरानी रखते हुए, क्योंकि 24 घंटे अलर्ट मोड में रहना है, इसी को लेकर यहाँ भी मैदानी जिलों में, चूंकि पर्वतीय क्षेत्रों में बारिश हो रही, तो ये नानक सागर डैम बहुत बड़ा इस क्षेत्र के चारों तरफ से होने वाला जो बारिश है उसका पानी यहाँ पर स्टोर किया जाता है और उसको आवश्यकता अनुसार रिलीज भी किया जाता है। तो उसको भी आज हम लोगों ने देखा है, लगभग अभी खतरे के निशान से 5 फुट नीचे अभी ये डैम का पानी है, लगभग 60% यहाँ भरा गया है। देवा नदी है आगे, इससे लगातार इसको डिस्चार्ज किया जा रहा है। अन्य स्थानों पर जहाँ जहाँ भी जल भराव हो सकता है उन सभी स्थानों पर लोगों को जिला प्रशासन के लोग पहले ही सुरक्षित स्थानों पर कर रहे हैं और जो लोगों के घर इत्यादि पूरी तरह से इस आपदा में नष्ट हो गए हैं या आपदा में प्रभावित हो गए हैं, उन सभी को हम तत्काल सहायता भी दे रहे हैं, उनको सुरक्षित स्थानों पर रख रहे हैं। शिविर भी बनाए हैं। हमारा प्रयास है उन शिविरों में सबको ठीक प्रकार से सभी जो आवश्यकताएं हैं वो पूरी हों। सभी को ऐसा निर्देश पहले ही दिया जा चुका है। जो सड़कें बंद हो रही हैं उनको खोलने का काम भी चल रहा है। गंगोत्री हाईवे इस समय पूरा हमारा खुल गया है। जो हर्सिल के पास पिछले लगभग 22-23 दिनों से काम चल रहा था, अब पूरी तरह से वो हाईवे खुल गया है। श्याना चट्टी में उत्तरकाशी में जो जल भराव हुआ था, आज फिर तेजी से जल भराव हुआ। वहां पर ब्रिज है, जो ब्रिज भी उस के ऊपर भी 1-1.5 फुट पानी ऊपर तक भर गया था। वहां भी लगातार मशीनों से काम चल रहा है। जो ऊपर से मलबा आ रहा है उसको हटाने का काम चल रहा है। चमोली जनपद में मलारी को जाने वाला जो पुल था वो भी क्षतिग्रस्त हो गया है, उसको भी रिस्टोर करने की प्रक्रिया चल रही है। अस्पतालों में जो लोग हमारे भर्ती हैं उनके लिए समुचित अच्छा इलाज उनके लिए हो, उसका सब प्रबंध किया जा रहा है। जो ज़्यादा जिनको हायर सेंटर भेजने की आवश्यकता है, हेली से उनको एम्स भी भेजा जा रहा है। हमारा हर संभव प्रयास है और पुनर्वास भी कर रहे हैं। बागेश्वर जनपद के जो जहां पर आपदा आई है उनको भी सुरक्षित स्थानों पर रखा गया है और भविष्य में पुनर्वास की नीति बनाने के लिए भी कहा है। पूरे राज्य के अंदर एक बड़ी क्षति इस आपदा में हुई है, तो सभी जिलाधिकारियों को आपदा की क्षति का आकलन करने के लिए भी कहा है। तत्काल लोगों को मुआवजा दिया जाए, रिलीफ की जाए और सभी अधिकारी कर्मचारी, हमारा पूरा तंत्र ऐसे समय में ग्राउंड जीरो पर जहां भी आवश्यकता हो वहां जाकर लोगों की मदद करे। हमारे पुलिस विभाग के लोग, STRF के लोग लगातार काम कर रहे हैं और सबसे पहले राहत और बचाव के कामों में चल रहे हैं। इसी प्रकार रुद्रप्रयाग जनपद में भी बड़ी आपदा आई है, वहां पर भी बचाव और राहत के काम चल रहे हैं। सभी लोगों को हर प्रकार से जो है।
Home Minister and MP from Gandhinagar Amit Shah, along with Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel on Ministry of State for Home Shri Harsh Sanghavai, inaugurated several safety and security projects in Gandhinagar today. As part of this initiative, the Dial 112 Jan Rakshak project was launched, which includes a state-of-the-art call center and the deployment of 500 Jan Rakshak vans. Additionally, under the Police Mobility Movements program, 534 new Bolero vans were flagged off for public service. Furthermore, under the Gujarat Police Housing Project, newly constructed residential and non-residential buildings worth Rs 270 crore were virtually inaugurated by Amit Shah. For the first time in India, the Mansa Police Station in Gandhinagar was awarded Rs IS 157000 certification by the Bureau of Indian Standards. While inaugurating the Jan Rakshak 112 service, Union Home Minister Amit Shah stated that citizens will not longer need to dial multiple numbers for emergency services. With just one number, 112, immediate assistance can be accessed for police, fire, ambulance, women helpline and child helpline services.
मित्रों, आजे एक प्रकार थी गुजरातनी सुरक्षा सुनिश्चित करवा माटे एक ऐतिहासिक कदम भूपेन्द्रभाईना नेतृत्वमां गुजरात सरकारना गृह विभागे उठाव्युं छे। 112 जनरक्षक प्रोजेक्टनुं लोकार्पण, एनी साथे साथे 217 करोड़ना गुजरात पुलिस हाउसिंग कॉर्पोरेशन द्वारा नवनिर्मित अनेक मकानों, कार्यालयों लोकार्पण अने कुल मिलाकर 1000 पुलिस वाहनों आजे लोकार्पण। अने मारा माटे पण एक महत्वनी बात, माणसाना पुलिस स्टेशन ने आज BIS द्वारा सर्टिफाइड।
Kazuo Nakajo, Executive Advisor at the Japan External Trade Organization, JETRO, highlighted India's growing role in advanced technology collaboration, stressing the potential to strengthen the semiconductor industry in the country. Speaking on the sidelines of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's ongoing visit to Japan, Nakchao noted that around 150 memorandums of understanding have been signed this time compared to about 60 during Modi's 2019 visit, which largely focused on manufacturing and digital sectors.
Serve as model for India.
As I said, 50% of semiconductor materials and 1/3 of the machinery, global machinery, was supplied by Japan. So Japan is a key country to create a kind of supply chain and semiconductor industry itself. So we've been contributing U.S., we've been contributing to China, we've been contributing to Taiwan and Korea. So we can do more to India for creating a semiconductor industry, new industry in that arena.
As we know that there were many announcements were done by both Prime Minister Narendra Modi as well as Japanese Prime Minister in terms of business relationship between both the countries. So if you just can elaborate that one of the MOUs that was signed between the two countries regarding cooperation on joint crediting mechanism.
Creating mechanism, okay. This actually there were almost 150 MOUs, and we kind of showcased around 60 MOUs in the last visit of PM Modi and the public reaching program, which was in 2018, and so it was 60, and that was mostly centered by the manufacturing and the digital. But this time, there's a lot of, the more diversified business sector can be seen. For example, there are some in semiconductors, there are some in AIs, there are some in academia collaboration in quantum, and there are some in space field. So I can see more kind of matured collaboration, more high-tech collaboration, more academia collaboration can be seen in these two nations. So which is reflecting the world new trend to create a strong supply chain in these advanced technology area, and which should be the engine for further economic development for both countries.
Trinamool Congress MP Mahua Moitra launched a sharp attack on the Bharatiya Janata Party on Sunday, asserting that idiots do not understand idioms, as she defended herself over her alleged derogatory remarks against Union Home Minister Amit Shah. The TMC MP clarified that her comments were idiomatic and accused the police of twisting her words. An FIR was registered in Raipur's Mana Camp Police Station against Moitra under Section 196, promoting enmity between groups and grounds of religion, race, place of birth, residence, language, etc. and 197 imputations prejudicial to national integration of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. Moitra had allegedly said in Bengali that Shah's head should be cut off for failing to check the infiltration of illegal Bangladeshis into India. Her comments, reportedly made during a media interaction on Thursday, sparked widespread backlash nationwide.
Hello, this is Mahua Moitra, Member of Parliament, Krishnanagar. I've been receiving a lot of calls from the national media asking me to respond and react to the latest controversy about my comments about the Honorable Home Minister of India, and the Chhattisgarh police has just filed an FIR against me under sections 196 and 197 of the BNS. So I thought I didn't really have the time to respond to everyone individually. I thought might as well make this video and get it out there. So in June of 2024, when the Lok Sabha results came out, and Ab Ke Baar 400 Paar fell flat on its face. And the foreign media reported that the results, only 240 seats, was a slap in the face for Narendra Modi. Now, did the BJP's claim really fall flat on its face? No. Did someone go and slap slapped the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji on his face? No. Then everyone said that heads will roll. Did heads roll? Yes, they did. These are what in the English language are called idioms, right? When you say heads will roll, it refers to when kings used to cut the heads off of people who were disobedient, and when you cut a head off, it starts rolling. A beheaded head can only roll. So you don't really cut someone's head off. It's an idiom, it's a metaphor for accountability. Similarly, in the Bengali language, matha kata jawa, we say lojjay matha kata jacche. It means that you are sort of, so ashamed that you can cut your own head off. When we say matha kata jawa, matha kete tebile rakha, it means taking accountability, owning responsibility. This is an idiom. Now, of course, idiots don't understand idioms, which is where we are. And for the Chhattisgarh police, do you remember one thing? SP Raipur, this is for you. Please do me a favor. Call your colleague, Y. Anant Kumar, SP Kondagaon. On the 12th of July, he illegally picked up 12 migrant workers from Kondagaon, Bengali workers from my constituency, booked them under section 128, falsely filed an FIR, booked them, beat them, arrested them, did not produce them in court, kept them illegally detained, released them only on 14 July. I went to the Chhattisgarh High Court, which issued notice to you. Now, with your tail between your legs, another idiom, tail between your legs after getting a slap in the face, your colleague, Y. Anant Kumar in Kondagaon, has taken his FIR and withdrawn it. You have withdrawn the case. Similarly, you have filed a fake case against me. The FIR says, Mahua Moitra ne kaha, gala kaat diya. I said matha kete tebile, that's a lot different from gala kaat diya. When you use Google Translate from Bengali to English and English to Hindi to file fake FIRs, this is what happens. This is what happens. What does section 196 and section 197 of the BNS state? It's promoting enmity between groups and grounds of religion, making imputations that are prejudice to national integration. How is Amit Shah taking responsibility prejudicial to national integration? Are you done with filing of fake FIRs? I'm going to go to the court again, it'll be another slap in the face, and then more heads will roll. So really, every time you do this stupidity of making a heroine out of me. You did this before, you expelled me from parliament, I won and came back. Every time you do this to me, politically it gets you nowhere, it makes me into Joan of Arc. Haven't you learnt your lesson? Haven't you learnt your lesson? Let me be, because every time you try and fight me, you lose and I win and I come out stronger. So take your FIRs and keep it where the sun doesn't shine, and hopefully, hopefully you'll get better sense soon. Thank you.
After much anticipation, the newly built Moving on to the next news. After much anticipation, the newly built statue of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was unveiled at Rakakari Point in Silchar. Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma inaugurated the 10-foot-high bronze statue crafted by renowned sculptor Arun Yogiraj by pressing a remote button. Following the unveiling, he paid floral tributes to Netaji. The ceremony was attended by Rajya Sabha MP Kanand Purkayashta, Minister Kaushik Rai and Krishna Nendupal, Silchar MP Parimal Suglabatia, Kripanath Malla, Silchar MLA Dipayan Chakrabarti and several other MLAs from across the state. The unveiling drew enthusiastic participation from the public, organized by Netaji Statue Construction and Installation Committee. That event also showcased cultural performances by various linguistic communities. After enjoying the program, the Chief Minister received a guard of honor before addressing the gathering. Speaking to media, Dr. Sarma recalled Netaji Historic Association with Silchar, pointing out that he had visited the town twice during the freedom movement. The Chief Minister also announced that the foundation stone for a flyover from Capital Point to Rakikari will be laid in December.
নবনির্মিত নেতাজি মূর্তি নবনির্মাণ স্থাপন কমিটির উদ্যোগে এই মূর্তি শুভ উন্মোচন করবেন রিমোট কন্ট্রোলের মাধ্যমে মাননীয় মন্ত্রী ডক্টর হিমন্ত বিশ্ব শর্মা মহাশয়।
দাদা ফটো উঠে আসো, ফটো উঠে আসো।
নেতাজী সুভাষ চন্দ্র বসুৰ প্ৰতিমূৰ্তি স্থাপন হ'ল। মোৰ খুব I am very happy because Silchar had a very life connect with Netaji Subhash Chandra Bosu. He visited Silchar twice in his life. Today we are expressing our gratitude to Netaji Subhash Chandra Bosu, and I am really very happy.
If there will be any other freedom fighter from Bengali region will be installed in Assam?
Freedom fighter is freedom fighter. Neither he is Bengali, neither he is Assamese, neither he is Gujarati.
You own our hearts, sir.
Everybody is close to our heart. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was the most towering freedom fighter. Even Gandhiji used to say that he is one of the most towering personality in the freedom movement. Nehru also used to acknowledge him. So Subhash stands in a complete different category than the rest of the people.
What's your personal opinion about his history of it?
I am a great disciple of Netaji. Flyover Rangirkhiriৰ পৰা capital point লৈকে হ'ব, যেটো trunk road আছে. Cost will be around 700 crores. Next month tender will be issued. 2.5 years. হবে 100% হবে। দলুতে এয়ারপোর্ট হবে না। একটা খালি অ্যাসেসমেন্ট সার্ভে হয়েছে কি গাঁৱে ডিমাসা লোক থাকে কি বেঙ্গলি হিন্দু লোক থাকে। বেঙ্গলি হিন্দু লোক থাকলে যাবে না। ডিমাসা থাকলেও বরাকের পাবলিকের ওপিনিয়ন নিতে হবে ফার্স্ট। ইট ইজ জাস্ট এ সার্ভে, নাথিং এলস। কিছু সমস্যা নাই, সব এভরিথিং ইজ আন্ডার কন্ট্রোল। চেষ্টা করবে একদিনের জন্য।
That's all we have for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV.
Ready? 3, 2,